I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded.
Performance cup holder.
Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
It's exciting, man. What up? Welcome back to another video, guys. We got my main man Peanuts right here, and we got Eddie. I think. Well, Eddie, you
first appearance.
No, I think Eddie's made more appearances than you on the channel.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Yeah, Eddie's the one that fixed my riser setup on my Road Glide. He's done a ton of work on. He's done work to your bike, my bikes, Sal's bikes, and a few other people. So if you guys are in the market and you're buying parts, then give Eddie a holler. His information is going to be down below. Give him a click. So obviously from the title, we're going to be talking about this whole performance thing. I kind of want to have a topic with these two guys because they both have STs. And I kind of have a performance bagger. Not really.
What is a performance bagger?
Yeah, so let's start off with that. Well, what is this craze that has been going on since I guess late 2020, let's say. Obviously, King of the Baggers was a big step. I kind of took the whole direction in a way that nobody thought it would. So I mean, baggers are racing each other now. It's really, really, really cool. But let's I think we should go back before that and kind of see a little bit of history, because before the whole performance bagger craze, we had the whole big wheel craze, right?
Yeah, the big wheel bagger, the audio, that was the big thing. I remember coming out 2017, 18, 19. Wasn't my style.
Yeah, not my style either. You like that?
Yeah, you know, that's the best part about bikes. Universal. Everyone loves their style to be represented.
Is that your political answer of saying no?
That is 100%. You embrace that. He's appeasing to all the masses. Enjoying it. It's great. Yeah, Next day you're on a little low rider, you're a little cholo.
I mean, it's cool. It's whatever, but not for me. Not my cup of tea. But it's cool to see. It's cool to see what people do with the bikes. So obviously that. Then you had all the Dyna boys, the FXR boys, doing tricks. Not a Dyna. Doing tricks, popping wheelies, and just pushing those bikes to its limits, right? So now we got people buying or building out these performance baggers. Well, what baggers used to be was classified as a old man bike, right? Because back in the day, you thought about a bagger, it's like, oh well, that's a grandpa bike.
Definitely.
You know.
I used to talk so much about them. I'm not gonna lie. I was the.
I'll say right now.
I was a bagger hater. You know, I always grew up with the love for Dynas, and you know, I had my lowrider. I used to make fun of all the guys with their geezer glides, and you know, it's crazy. I would never expect the bagger to launch the way it did in the last couple of years, and where it's at right now, it's incredible.
It's crazy. So yeah, so now all the old Dyna boys and the FXR boys that used to do stunts and everything are kind of leaving those bikes aside and building out these performance baggers, which is pretty cool. So we have seen a lot of stunt shows within the past year or two, people just popping wheelies on baggers. And let's get into like what makes a performance bagger. Like, what is it? So basically, you get a bagger, road glide, street glide, whatever it is. You're chopping fenders, right? Because we're gonna get rid of the big barrel fender in the front and the back. So chopped up fender in the front, chopped up fender in the back, shorted bags. So obviously the stretch bags on my special obviously is not a thing. But I mean, like I said before, I prefer the shorter bags. I wish my special had the shorter bags. So obviously the shorter bags, we got the exposed canisters from the suspension in the back. You have a T-bar setup. You have obviously performance parts, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna exactly
go fast.
Go fast parts, like Eddie was saying.
Yeah, go fast parts. I love it.
You build it out, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. People are dropping 131s in these things, making them just performance monsters. carbon fiber parts all over the place. You're a big fan of carbon fiber.
I love it.
But what else am I missing?
Pretty much got everything. I mean, everybody has their own style, I think, of what performance actually means. But you nailed it on the head. It's going fast, handling, better lean angle, getting some of the weight off of it, which I think Harley did a great job with the ST.
Yeah, I want to get into the STs next, for sure.
But yeah, that's basically it.
So a lot of stuff that people are doing as well is changing out even the front forks as well. So they're taking out, you know, obviously the whole setup from the front, and they're putting in inverted front forks on these baggers, smaller wheels at times as well, just to, like you said, lighten everything up, give it more stability. And it's just, you're packing on power, making it lighter, and that's what kind of makes it. Now, a lot of people out there that, you know, have these performance looking baggers, like we're trying to make our bikes into the look of the performance baggers. Because honestly, I got a stage one. You got the ST, you got an ST as well. So we haven't really dug in deep as far as performance parts, which, I mean, soon we're gonna start doing that as well. But as for now, there is a performance bagger look. And then there's the actual performance bagger, which has the looks and the performance on with it as well. Now with that, that's why I want to dive into the STs, which you guys recently got. You just recently got yours how long? A month ago?
About a month ago already, yeah.
And you got yours right when they released, right?
Yeah, I'm right around 3 months ago, more or less, when I got mine.
Yeah. So what kind of, I want to ask you guys that, like what kind of push you towards that limit? Because before that, you had the Low Rider S.
Yeah.
And you had the FXRT fairing on it, and you have a few bikes.
Actually, I'm coming off a Super Glide. In the cruiser aspect, I'm coming off a Super Glide. I'm
Yeah.
fine Super Glide out. That thing, performance-wise, it just goes. And it's smooth, lightweight. I love that bike just because of that. So getting into the ST, it's still performing that, even in its class of weight.
Yeah.
And it's so nimble. I love it. I love taking it on the turn. I just gotta get my floorboards up a little bit so, you know,
So
drag them.
What kind of made you buy the ST? Was it
Because
this
it's an
guy?
all-in-one package.
Was it this guy?
Actually, no. Before he even got that one, I was actually considering the gunship gray, but I knew deep down inside the black one was where it's at.
So, so yeah, he got the black, and you got the gunship gray. So what made you get into the whole ST?
Honestly, I just like the look of it. You know, coming off the Lowrider S,
Yeah.
you know, I had the performance, I had the FXRT fairing. Yeah. I felt like I was missing something though. Not that the Lowrider is not a distance riding bike. I just felt like I needed something that I can also cruise, that was comfortable. Had the bags already, even though I know I could have went the Leather Pro route, or you know, something of equal, you know, something equal to that.
Honestly, the fit and function of the Road Glide is just a perfect fit for anyone, even just exploring the cruiser aspect. And that way, once they get into it and experience that type of ride, they're in love.
Yeah.
Instantly.
And they did a really good job, because even I was really surprised when I went out to the Arizona trip with Harley, and we got to ride the STs on the track and everything. It was like I was blown away, because even with the 117, performance was way different as opposed to the 114 on my special. Handling wise, just everything, the way they just molded everything together with the chop fender in the front as well. You know, just the short bags, just the whole aesthetics of it. It's just they really knocked it out the park. Like, I'm really happy they went that route, and obviously, you know, listening and seeing what's happening on the streets and what people really want out there. But let's I mean, you got a lot of stuff on your bike. I want to kind of talk about what you've done so far to your bike.
Well, talking about performance, I felt that everybody's such in a rush to make their bike fast, and I realized Harley, in essence, is not a performance bike.
It's not.
So when you think about Harley, what's the complaints? What's the stuff that people wish were a little bit better? Me personally, I think the suspension was a very big thing for me. As soon as I put the Olin suspension on, I felt a huge difference. The way it tracks, the rebound of the shock, I just felt more planted to the ground. So I felt like I needed to get that in check. So the performance can come after. You know, get my bike handling well, get it feeling good, stopping good, and then after that is done, I'll go towards the go fast parts.
Yeah, and that's actually something I forgot to mention, because the suspension on the ST is actually different suspension than the one on my special. The suspension on the ST is actually the Road King suspension, which is actually a taller shock than what's on the Street Glide and Road Glide. So it's actually a bit more comfortable than on my bike. Yeah. It's actually different. So they added that to the STs. But yeah, talking about the Olin suspension, how are you liking that so far?
I love it. I immediately felt difference riding it around. Like I said, I felt more planted to the ground. I felt more comfortable leaning into turns. I would like to do the front end as well. Yeah, I'm planning on doing the Owens front end as well. You know, talking about how we're performance baggers.
Inverted front end and everything, or what?
I don't know. I gotta see how much money are in the pocket.
It's a whole lot of cash right there.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely it's a great upgrade. I love the fact that it's an inverted front. The Lowrider S came with the inverted front. I felt like that bike tracked very well. So you know I want to follow the path of that. So you know down the road we'll see if that's part of the build. Yeah, I'm definitely looking into doing that.
When it comes performance-wise, anything you kind of want to do?
Honestly, I'm all over the place right now. I'm stuck between building the motor, naturally aspirated, or doing something like a Trask turbo kit, and just going completely.
Dude, I've seen the turbo kits that people are doing now. It's mind blowing, man. Like how?
Yeah, I know a lot of people aren't fans of it. I mean, there are a lot, and there's some people. Oh, you don't need a turbo on a Harley. For me, it's more of the wow factor. You know,
I mean, we're more of looks guys. Yeah. Like we're
I like the
when it comes to aesthetics, we like to very particular and meticulous about how things look. You know.
You know, and the type of riding that I do, it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. I just love the way it looks, the way it sounds, the power you get out of it without having to go crazy with the motor. And again, I'm not looking. I'm running 20 psi. You know, simple. Yeah. Bolt-on kit, I think is an interesting way to go. So we'll see when that time comes.
For sure. What about you, Eddie? What do you want to do? I heard you're gonna drop a 131 in your ST, man.
You know what's funny about that? Like, honestly, that 117. That's the reason why I went with the ST. That 117, the performance, and right out of the box, it just hits me right there. Yeah. When you hit that throttle, you match that up with a nice.
Where does it hit you?
What was that?
Where did it hit you? I didn't see.
It really does. It gets that little tingle, like you can't help it. Like it's just good. But that's the enjoyment about motorcycles. Like that freedom that you get holding onto those grips and just hitting that throttle. You want to keep repeating.
So is that safe to say that you're not gonna do any engine work then? You're gonna keep it as is? As of now?
Honestly, who knows? I like that. I say it all the time. I'm not gonna do anything. Before I know, I got a million things done to it, and I'm enjoying every bit of it.
I really like your Bassani exhaust that you got for your bike.
Oh yeah, that 2-to-1 and new, as they say. Yeah. And new is really good. I definitely recommend it if you want you know something a little bit different than the normal. Because the Bassani is definitely coming into that market and attacking everything. Yeah, so it's a really nice pipe. Performance backers go.
And you have the Suzuki in yours, right?
Yeah, the Suzuki. I love that pipe. I was always a fan of Suzuki, even when I first started following them a couple of years ago. When I was on even the Dyna, I think Suzuki had started coming around. I don't remember the year, around 2017, 18. I always thought they made a great pipe. It sounded great, and I'm finally happy I have one on the bagger now. So
it's a road raspy noise. I like sound, but I really like it, and it looks good too. Really good. So that's another thing. Like performance bagger wise, you're always gonna go with the 2-in-1. I have the 2-into-2 Chromeworks on mine, but obviously because of the stretch bags, I can't do a 2-in-1 because I just hate that look without a pipe on one end, and the ghost pipe is just.
Are we gonna do a bag change?
Whatever. I would want to, honestly, but just because the way my bags are painted, it won't look right on shorter bags. It's going to change everything up. It's not look as good, so I doubt it. Whatever. I mean, I don't hate my stretch bags. I like them, but I would prefer shorter bags. Who knows? Maybe I'll go buy a ST now. Sorry.
I hear that a lot, actually. Everyone wants the shorter bags. It's like a must.
Yeah, and it was different because back in the day, like right when they first started those stretch bags, everybody wanted stretch bags after that. Yeah. And then it's like now, like no, nobody wants stretch bags anymore. Now everyone wants shorter bags.
All I ever hear.
Yeah, going back to what you were talking about with the big wheel baggers. I remember 2017, 18, 19, everybody was stretch bags. Everybody wanted the special, more room, speakers. And
It's really not that much room on a stretch bag.
No. The only person I remember
It's like this much.
The only person I remember doing, the performance baggers at the time, and I'm not saying he was the only one that I remember following, was the Big Bear Chopper.
Yeah.
I remember they were building some nice performance baggers, and even though I was a bagger hater at the time, I still remember looking at those bikes and I was like, wow. That's something. They had some nice FXRs, Dynas, but they were doing the baggers too, and I was really impressed. Like,
it's come a long way, man.
yeah,
It's come a long way. And even like with the stretch bags, like that's where the whole stretch bag thing came from, was from the big wheel baggers.
yeah.
That's where the whole idea came from. And when it comes to space, it's literally that much space you're gonna have. Like, it's really nothing.
Where are you going with your bike?
Yeah.
On the performance aspect, you planning on building the motor, leaving it as is, or?
I'm doing a stage 2, so you guys know I'm doing the cam. Putting a torque cam in it. That's honestly, I think, what I'm doing. I don't see myself doing a stage 3 or stage 4. I don't know. At times I'm just like, why? I mean, to me, like, if you're gonna do like all that extra power, it's just like, well, are you tracking the bike?
Yeah.
And if you're not, guess what? We're gonna be going the same speed. Your bike might be a second faster than mine. Okay, but where are we going? It's a Harley.
That's the hard part, is finding that balance, because you're like, how much power do I need out of it? Where does the reliability end?
Yeah.
Why do I need this power? And then it's, why not?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, the torque cam right now, I want it because I feel like these bikes they're really heavy, so there is a bit of a power with the 114 where I kind of want more torque at first. I want more torque to the wheel as soon as I'm get into those lower gears. That's the only reason I really want it. But as far as going above that, then I don't see myself doing that at all. Nothing. Obviously, just the electric suspension I have on it now, it's great. Performance-wise, look-wise. Well, I mean, it's like,
what else can you do?
Performance-wise, like yours and my bike, you gotta have the canisters exposed on top. To me, it's like you have to. It's like a must to me. How about you? Are you gonna be getting more carbon fiber parts to make it lighter?
I don't know. We'll see soon. That's probably the only route I'm gonna go. If I go crazy, it will be the carbon.
Well, your next step is the bar setup now.
Yeah, I have my bars. They should be coming in hopefully by the beginning of next week, before we go on our little road trip.
Laconia, here we come. Hey, are you coming?
No, I'm not actually. Work steals me away.
So yeah, it's kind of funny though when I'm on my performance bagger with these stock bars.
I know.
I'm laughing because I got a beach bar and over here.
So you guys want? I went with the Arleness method pullback risers.
Super comfortable.
Super
comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because he's here. I'll be honest with you. That setup feels amazing. When I rode his bike, I was like, wow, this is definitely a comfortable setup. They did a great job with that bar.
Yeah, it's a really nice setup. What
Eddie did a good job too putting him in, I think. Right?
Eddie did do a
did
great job.
something.
He cleaned everything up, Eddie.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of made me get the road glide. I definitely wanted a bagger in my life, but after riding yours, I was like,
You were sold after riding my bike.
road glide now.
So Junior,
Harley Davidson, you heard that?
Yeah. Made me
You
believe
got
it.
to buy it.
I got you to buy it.
Yeah, that was the cherry on top. That's what finally got me to do it.
Well, what risers are you going with then?
Risers?
Or what? You did a whole T-bar setup, no?
Well, no, that's going to be later. Right now, I went with the Santoro Hoopties bars, which is an ape.
Oh, that's right.
It's an ape T-bar style bar. I love the look of it. If I wasn't going to go T-bar, I was set on doing those. I think they give you the closest T-bar feel without having the T-bar. I didn't want to go with the whole gauge relocation, and because if I do it, I'm going to do it.
Well, originally you did.
Yeah.
Or you're just gonna wait on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on it. So maybe after the winter.
I mean, the ones that you had picked out look amazing. They look really good.
You're gonna make a buy now.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to mention a name right now. Cause I'm like, I don't want people to know what you're gonna be doing. But
Yeah.
the ones you had picked out look really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the look during the winter. So right now I'm happy with the way the build is going, and we'll see where we go from there.
And what bars did you end up getting?
I ended up going with Harley Davidson. I picked up the chiseled low, about 10-inch bars.
Those are pretty
Very
nice.
comfortable. I wanted speed, comfort, and a little bit of handling for my daily riding.
That's it.
Yeah, so I kept it simple. I felt like I betrayed everyone. I should have done something a little more custom, but
Like a T-bar setup?
yeah, like a T-bar setup.
You never know. You might change your mind in a few months.
Yeah, you never know. It's all not how I feel. 'Cause who doesn't do it?
Well, that's the good thing about Harleys too.
Yeah.
You know, you can change your
Yeah.
bike every couple months. I know my
Yeah.
lowrider, I had about 5-6 set of bars till I found
Yeah.
the ones I wanted. So
Did you really?
yeah,
The last time I saw your bike, I think, what was it? Was it the Lucky Dave setup you had or no?
I had the Lucky Dave Peacemakers on my the
Gold ones.
M8.
On the lower, yeah, that
The
made.
M8 lowrider, my Dyna lowrider. I had about 4 or 5 at least bars that I went through before I found a comfortable bar.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Too.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I really love my setup, but now I saw the whole gauge relocating kit that Thrashing Supply came out with. Like, it's super clean as well. So I'm like, damn it, I don't know. I might want to switch it out. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Thrasher, what's up? You know, something.
Well, did you see the video they came out with too? How to figure out your position on the handlebar. That was a great video.
Yeah, it was a pretty good video. They had a pretty good channel. A lot of
I wish I would have seen that
information.
video 5 years ago because I wouldn't have went through 5 bars.
I know, 'cause, people don't understand how important bars are. That's why even my bar, like I got a Thrashing bar on my Rogue Glider S.
Rogue glider?
Rogue Glider.
Hey Harley, new model.
Rogue Glider S. Yeah, so with the Arlen S risers, I have a Thrashing low bend bar. And at first I thought that's what I really wanted, but now I don't. I want like a mid bend now because I just want a mid or even a high. And not even because of comfort. It's just literally because of looks. I just want the bar to like go higher. But comfort wise, it's fine. But it's just it's the looks, and it's like it's bothering me because of that now. So.
It's confusing.
You might have another job coming later on.
It is what it is.
It's like
What
during
I do.
the winter time that I might do it. I don't know.
It's confusing though finding a bar because me personally, when I go look at bars, I see 5-inch pullback, 3-inch pullback.
Yeah.
And then you have different heights, so it never really lines up the way you think. So the way Thrashing put out their video explaining the degrees of the pullback and how to figure it out was, you know,
Those little degrees, like, they matter so much because
the way your arms sit,
man,
the
it's-
natural position of your wrist.
Yeah.
You know, it's very important when picking out a bar. I always tell everybody, find the bike you like, ask the owner if you could sit on it, and see if that's a comfortable bar for you because that's really the only way that you could figure out what you like. So
yeah. What else are we missing? Did we miss anything, or we covered everything much?
cup holder.
Performance.
Wait, if you're gonna have a performance bagger, you need to have what?
A performance cup holder. See you later. Thank you.
He has another one, extra one. Are you gonna give it to Eddie?
Nobody wants it.
He hasn't pulled up.
I'm giving it away. Listen, I have an extra cup holder. Any performance guys want it, let me know.
He pulled up with a bike. I'm like, dude, like. He gets off the bike, he takes off his gloves, and he stuffs his gloves in the cup holder. I'm like, that's what you got the cup for? And he's like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. And I'm like, wait a minute, I thought it was chrome the one you had before. He was, oh yeah, I have it at home. You want it? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, it's cool. It's convenient. It's cool.
You have it on, set up, you put it to use.
Yeah, like for people that love Starbucks and stuff like that, like.
Yes. I'm waiting for him to have like a little straw coming out of it at some point.
So basically, you're telling me that on the way to Laconia in a week or two, you're gonna be sipping your coffee like this while you're riding.
No, he's gonna have that big ass straw. Like,
Or the straw?
You will see that.
yeah.
Just don't ride behind
Don't
me
give
just
him
in
ideas.
case.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Get in my way, man. I think that's gonna be it, man. That's it. If you guys want to see more content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell button down below so I notify you anytime I upload any type of content. If you want to get some work done to your biking in the local New Jersey, New York area, hit up Eddie. His information will be down below. And if you want to see Peanut's face, then just tune in, man.
I guess watch another video.
Watch another video. Catch you guys in the next one. Like always, let the force be with you. Ride safe and enjoy the ride, baby. Peace. All right, Eddie, this is where you take off your pants now.
Oh!
Boots and rubbers.
All right, Eddie, ready?
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow, guys, this is so awesome. I'm like sandwiched between both of you guys.
You ever hear that joke? How did an altar boy get the nun pregnant?
I can't. Welcome back.
No, seriously, pull over.
I'm waiting for me to stutter. Or say something and get caught.